many different types of energy healing around these days.
Reiki is a Japanese form, and it has two meanings. Rei, the higher power, and Ki, life force energy. So what can a client expect?
It's just like a massage table. You stay completely clothed, and then they lie face up on the bed. And I bring myself into as still a place as possible and guide the client into a state of meditation. And then basically what I do is I open myself up to universal energy so that it comes through me into the client, so that the client is able to remember basically where they came from, so that they come to a place of homeostasis or stillness. And then the things that they want to release are able to be released, because that outer layer of stress and anxiety that we're all carrying is sort of able to, and then the under layers are able to be released.
This technique is said to address the flow of energy that's stagnated in the body from physical or emotional pain. Naturally, this practice gets its fair share of skeptics.
When I first started, I was completely skeptical and I had a bit of an eye roll about it too. But you know, when you go out into the forest, how you feel the vibration of the trees, everything's made of that. And we're just a denser form of it. So as you move further off the body, you can still feel it with practice. And if we can remind our bodies that that's where we came from, then our bodies are able to unwind and let go of the stuff that we've collected over the last, 30, 40 years that isn't serving us any longer.
People seek Reiki for a variety of reasons, such as relaxation, stress relief, anxiety, pain relief, and improved mood. And skepticism aside, it's quickly accelerating into clinical settings such as hospitals and hospices. According to an American Hospital Association survey, it's one of the top 3 complementary inpatient therapies in U.S. hospitals.
When I first started, honestly, I think that it was sort of like people thought it was magical fairies, and they truly believed that it was magical fairies. And I think that people are starting to take it more seriously. Like a while ago, I had a GP in my class and a psychologist in my class. So they're really taking it seriously and recognizing that, yes, this is work that makes a big impact, but also that it's work that has a scope of practice. You go to a point in a session where you feel like, okay, actually my scope of practice, unless you're a counselor or something, is not here. And so then you refer out. And I think the more often we respect other professional modalities, the more often they respect ours, rather than just running out with thinking, because it's something we can't see, we can do anything. And it's not true. So yes, we can support in the hospital, but we can't make incisions. And 30 or 40 years ago, there were people running around making claims of, healing cancer, and you don't need to see an allopathic doctor, and that's not true. So I think the more often we recognize that all forms of medicine are beneficial, the more respect Reiki practitioners and energy healers get.
No matter where you may land on the skepticism spectrum, Reiki does provide a place for relaxation, to disconnect from the external distractions from the world and take a moment for yourself to let go and de-stress. And I think we can all agree, life moves quickly. Carving out space for that for ourselves is rarely a bad idea. You've just watched the All Things Fitness and Wellness Trends for 2023 series. Be sure to hit like and subscribe as we have another episode dropping this week. Plus, we have a new edition of the ATFW Industry Series podcast every Monday and the Celebrity Series every Wednesday. We're on a mission for everyone to live a life fit and well.